Hey, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence, and you're listening to today's episode of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast on the Confidence in the Clutch network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen on Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about where I've been the last 2 weeks, going on 3 weeks. NBA news, NFL happenings, and all that stuff, man. The glorious things happening in the women's basketball game, y'all. Been doing a couple love affair discussions. Started the podcast, the Office of Akil and Bella, about their pop culture lives in between the 11 and 19-year-olds. That whole range. Still going hard with love affair discussions with Kales, and we got something new that I'll talk to y'all about at the end of today's show. What I'm sprawling into, y'all. You know, as always, I'm going to bring quality content, strong opinions. Remember, confidence in the clutch. We are feared more than loved, but never hated, baby. So you know what I'm talking about. The confidence starts right now. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yeah. All right. Let me hit y'all with the hiatus first. I've been gone. Out of commission. 2 weeks ago, I had the pleasure of speaking at the first annual. Let me get to tripping. At the first annual Pats. The Pats Hoop Summit. By Coach Brandon Joseph and Coach Smith. They put it all together. It was a great event. So I was getting ready to the PAT Hoop Summit. I was getting ready to get in the shower. I think I got in the shower, and I was going to reach in my dress sock bin to get my dress socks, and I reached long and wide, and my back went out. So urgent care, all that. Couldn't get up, use the bathroom. Friday night, it took me an hour to get out to bed. About 4:30 in the morning, went to urgent care, was out of commission. My back's still hurting right now, so I don't know. Can't get into the orthopedic surgeon's phone tag. It's crazy. The scheduler's only there certain days. I'm calling, man, listen. She called last week. It was Wednesday. I was asleep. That was my off day from working at. You know what I'm saying? So it was just crazy, man. But anyway, your boy back. So I've been to concerts. It's been crazy, yo. Like a lot of stuff I talked about on LAD, but I said I was gonna give y'all a taste too. My number one family members, y'all. Y'all not fans. Y'all not followers. Y'all not listeners. Y'all family, because y'all been with me since day one. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Every single download, every single share, every single retweet, every like, everything. I mean, we appreciate you over at Confidence in the Clutch. Friends depend on friends. Blood is thicker than water, though we only learn that in certain cases. You need water to live. You learn it in the basics. That's what Jada Kiss said. So y'all my family, you know what I mean? But y'all already know, man. Gotta give it up. So let's jump into this wonderful world that we call sports, man, and give you my take, the Confidence in the Clutch take on it, yo. My first shout out. No music. Gotta get this up to this woman, yo. See Vivian Stringer, Rutgers head coach, okay? She got her 1,000th win, her 1,000th victory, right? She's the first African American coach to reach the feat. All right, to reach 1,000 wins. She's the first African American coach, male or female, to do this. So this is a great feat. 47 years of coaching. She's a 2009 Naismith Hall of Famer. She was the 04 coach for the women's national team in Athens. man, just all this stuff, man. 4 Final Fours. She doesn't have the elusive national championship. 4 Final Fours, and she has the 6th most wins amongst women coaches, yo. See Vivian Stringer, man. She gets much love, much salute for everything she's done for the women's game out of the Rutgers. She coached at Iowa as well. Just a phenomenal woman. She ran 55 defense. That's what we ran at King a lot. It was a run and jump, trapping full court defense, get you in trouble. You know what I mean? Like, you're in trouble if you can't deal with that 55. That's what we call it. So shout out to Vivian Stringer. Learned a lot from her just from being around the game and watching her coaching. And like I said, that 55 defense, man, we won a lot of games with that 55 defense. So shout out to Vivian Stringer, man. That's what we do at Confidence in the Clutch. We salute our legends. So if I had the air horn, I'll be dun 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what she deserves. She deserves all the accolades on what she's done for the women's games. You know, and we know we celebrate our individuals with being the first African American to reach this feat. She gets all that. That's a weak air horn right there. That's the car horn. That ain't gonna work. She get everything. The game buzzer, whatever you want. She get everything. I mean, that's what she get. See Vivian Stringer. Legend. Hall of Famer. We salute you at Confidence in the Clutch. Word, y'all. Let's get into it. Y'all know how we do about this time. Let's get into it, y'all. Yeah. It's been a while, y'all, so work with me. Let's talk about getting to some NBA news, though. Yeah. Man, I got a lot to talk about that I was watching, man. So here's the thing. Going back a little bit, you know, the Lakers started out with the season. It wasn't working good. It wasn't looking good for them. You know what I'm saying? They was allowing 110 plus points in their first 11 games. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, the Raptors were getting off to their best start in the franchise history. So I remember before we was talking about Boston coming out the East. Is the Raptors coming out the East? We're going to talk about that. I don't know. But the Lakers getting it together. The West is crazy. Like, it's like 2 games, yo. Separate 1 through 8, 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. That's how crazy the West is going to be. So everybody's right there just because Golden State is having difficulty. We'll talk about that too. But it was a big game a couple weeks ago with the Bucks beating the Warriors. Man, that was big. 134-111. What could be a finals preview. People ain't talking about the Bucks coming out the East, but Budenholzer got the Bucks playing very well. You know what I mean? I haven't been down to the Fiserv Forum to check it out. I heard it's nice. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. We got to get down. Do a Confidence in the Clutch live pod or something, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my little live mic and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up to my phone and you know what I'm saying? Do a little video or something real quick. Like, yo, I'm at the game. This is what we doing. You know what I mean? And all that. So, you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that joint. But, yeah, I'm looking at the Bucks, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the game that Curry was injured on in the third quarter with his groin or whatever. But the Bucks played very well that game. So when we talk about Golden State, they've been losing. A lot of stuff been happening with them. Curry out with that groin strain. You know what I'm saying? They're going to play it day to day. Looking at ESPN, Steve Kerr said Curry's practicing well right now, so Curry should be back probably anytime this week. That's what it's looking like with the Golden State Warriors, man. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on with the Warriors. That Draymond and KD stuff. When they got to the shouting match, you know what I'm saying, when they lost to the Clippers. Was that last Monday night? Was that last week? Last week, if I'm not mistaken. The last week or the week before last. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Draymond got suspended for the game without pay. Talking about conduct detrimental to the game. That was 2 weeks ago. Almost, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, talking about KD not committing to the team and all that, you know, just stuff that probably need to be said, you know, call him a bitch, all that. But, you know what I'm saying? My take about it was Draymond might know he might be the odd man out when it's all said and done. So if he going out with a flame. You know what I'm saying? And he don't give a damn who play for them probably as long as he get his max. I want my max. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? That's probably how Draymond looking at it. I need my max, in my opinion, when I was looking at the whole joint. So, you know, but it seems like now they got it together. You know, and if they don't, they're going to try to get this chip. They ain't got no choice but to try to get this chip. So, now we move more. Another team in the Western Conference moving on. I'm talking about these Houston Rockets. James Harden last night put in that work. What do you have? 50, where I got it at? What James Harden had? Damn, what I do with it? Oh, we talking about it later. Yeah, that's right. But he had like 50, 52, 54, something like that. But Melo, you know what I mean? He gone. You know what I mean? I told y'all, what did I tell everybody? I said he should have took a 1-year contract with the Warriors over that contract with Houston. It might be too late. I said, remember we had the NBA preview. I said, he should take Swaggy P minutes, them 20 minutes a game, shoot when he open, swing the ball when he not, cut through the lane. That's all he got to do, right? You got 6 fouls, use 5 of them, Melo. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. You play that D, but you're going to use 5 of them fouls, and that's it. And just let him play, catch them 20 minutes. But, you know, I can't see him joining the Lakers. Can't see him going down joining D-Wade. Man, I hope they don't Iverson my boy, and just because he just can't find his niche now. It is what it is. Was that Iverson's fault? Is it Melo's fault? I mean, Melo can go play for Brooklyn or somewhere like that where their team not good and they'll use him and let him do his thing, but, you know what I'm saying, to a certain degree. But, man, Melo's, you know, it was reported he tried to come off the bench. It just wasn't working for Houston, so that's kind of bogus. Like, you know, they should have restructured some of that. You know, when they gave Chris Paul all that money this summer, man, Chris Paul, make sure y'all keep Trevor Ariza. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Ariza signed a 1-year, $15 million. So to me, it's like, man, I don't know. We ain't got time to play with a year. You know, like they're trying to talk about Brown. We ain't got time to play with a year. So I just wish they would have kept him for that defensive, for that defensive reason. First of all, so damn. The G League and this elite player salary stuff. I was tripping because there's $125,000, right? They can get for the elite player. They put Rod Strickland and a female. I'm sorry for the female name. It's just because I never knew that name. But they put those two in charge of the professional path in the G League. Here's the thing: elite high school players get $125,000 instead of going to college, right? People were joking like they get paid more than that to go to college. You know what I'm saying? So why would they take a pay cut? That was ridiculous though. But you know what I'm saying? At the big scheme of things, that's more than the highest WNBA player's salary. They get $115,000. So what the fuck? Wait a minute. So as a high school 18-year-old male, you get more than a grown woman that been putting in work, championships, all this, right? That's just crazy, man. But I just don't understand. Male elite high school players electing not to go to college get more than a professional female athlete. I don't get that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't get it. But this the world we living in, and you know, the WNBA did opt out of their joint, and you know, we don't have to worry about the strike next year, but in the 2020 season maybe, but hopefully it don't get that far. But what does elite constitute though? Who makes that decision? You know what I mean? And then those elite high school cats get more than players that have been in the G League for 10 years. So everybody else get $35K. And then the two-way players get like $75K, I believe. They get a set number of games and they get like $75K. You know what I'm saying? But the average WNBA salary is $79K. So it's all going back and forth to, you know, they talk about they ain't making no money off the WNBA and they ain't never made a profit and all that. I get it, but we're going to have to figure out something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something got to shake. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in the midst of all this, Jimmy Butler get traded to the Sixers like he a good fit. You know, Ben Simmons got to work on his J. He got to work on his J so then he can be one of them players that be ready to go at the end of the game. The ball get to him. That Markel Fultz situation and his shoulder hurting and he need a specialist and who was his lawyer told the GM that he ain't playing no more, ain't practicing no more until he get the specialist looked at. Like, come on, man. Like I don't understand why somebody else got to speak for you and you there with your team, with the coach and the GM. Like, why somebody else got to say something to these other men that you see every day about what you got to go through, fam? Like that, to me, that would make me like, man, that's like some, it's kind of bogus because, man, you can talk to us. Why your lawyer got to talk to us? Because we ain't know nothing about your shoulder hurting, fam. You know what I'm saying? This is all crazy, man. It's all crazy with the Markelle Fultz situation, man. It's like, I don't know what happened mentally to that brother, because when he shoots, something is off, man. Like something is off all the way. And I feel sad for him, but he's a professional athlete. He has access to gyms and basketballs and trainers and everything in the world to get his stuff on top of the world. And I don't know what the mental block is, but I hope he fixes it out, and I hope he's not a bust, because that just doesn't, it just doesn't look right. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't look right. The whole optics to the whole situation don't look right. And I hope, I really do hope that he recovers from this, and this is not something that can lead to tragedy. I hope it's not a thing where all of us are watching this and nobody's jumping in to help that brother. You know what I mean? And the pressure he succumbs to, man. I'm be praying for the brother for real, because, you know what I'm saying? That's just how I go over here. Confidence in the Klutch. We pray and we hope he putting that action in. You know what I'm saying? Faith without works is dead. So he putting in the work, man. So keep the faith, Markelle. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he need to change the scenery. Sometimes you get drafted by the wrong team too. Maybe he got drafted by the wrong team. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see. But Jimmy Butler looking good over there. You know what I mean, they gave up a lot. They 2 for 1 for him though. They gave up a lot for him. So I hope. I mean, they gambled right. You know what I mean? You know, throughout all this, the Lakers started off slow. Now they back to 500 and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they over 500 now. They're like in 6th place in the Western Conference. So everything is moving up. But my thing is this, y'all. Is the Eastern Conference better than the Western Conference right now? You know what I'm saying? For a while, it was looking like it was, but now it's like, yeah, the West is the West. You know what I'm saying? The West is the West, man. You got to come with it every night. Like tonight, I can't wait for the game. Actually, what is it? 2 minutes right now. I need to be turned on the TV. You know what I'm saying? With the Lakers and Nuggets game. So, you know, I gotta be getting, when I get done with this. That's when I'm on for that. So, you know, I just don't. I really believe right now that. Shit. I really believe right now that the East is coming up though. You know what I mean? Even though Boston like almost 500 and all that stuff, there's some good basketball teams out East and they coming out West and winning. So we'll see. One thing that did happen is that I'm gonna wait for that, y'all. I'm gonna jump into my halftime because it's something that I wanted to talk about for halftime. So hell yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me go ahead and put this on. Oh. I ain't gonna do it, y'all. Let me see. Let me jump into this halftime. No, I got something to say. I got a story to tell, though, for real. Now, what I want to jump into at halftime is the unification of... Whoa, what happened to that, G? Okay. The unification of... basketball rules and standards in the United States of America. We're already down in soccer, where we don't do the things that other international places do. It seems like in America we're always trying to get the win, and I don't understand what's going on. Develop. Sorry about the P's, y'all. I got a new mic, so I got to get it together. I need to get a windscreen for this one too. But we got to develop, y'all. We got to develop our players better, man. You know, I was listening to 2K playing with a kill, and Kobe Bryant, our special guest, and he was talking about you know, how our game here is whack with the kids, and the AAU he's not a fan of, because, you know what I'm saying, how it's messing up some of these kids. And I agree with him, man. It depends, man. You really got to have an AAU coach that's really about player development for you to get better. But you're spending a lot of money to go travel to play games. But if you're playing teams that's Rudy Poot, what's the point? You know what I mean, what's the point of going somewhere as well as getting bucked? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of going somewhere else and getting bucked? You know what I'm saying? By a super duper team that you thought you can come on with. But hey, to each his own. So, but I need the unification of the rules. If we're gonna do a shot clock in the NBA, if we're gonna do a shot clock in college, I want to do one in high school. I understand teams can't. I understand that some high schools can't afford them, but this is where USA basketball comes into play, and try to find somebody to cut places a deal. You know what I'm saying? Like if USA basketball tries to help out the districts that need it. You know, the 3-point line is different in high school, college, and NBA. Like, can we get like 2, an intermediate and then a professional? You know what I'm saying? Like, in college, should they be shooting the NBA 3-point range? And in high school, should they be shooting the college 3-point range? That's what it is now. You know what I mean? Like, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean, I'm not thinking about international rule with spreading the lane, but we need to unify some things, though. We really do. You know what I mean? And what the standard's gonna be. So we can help these kids so that they know, you know what I'm saying, this is a shot clock now. If we had a shot clock, some people think it'd be worse for the game. When I was coaching, I was a proponent of it. Like, yeah, it's supposed to be enacted right now. Like, yeah, or next season, I believe, when we were voted for it, like, yeah, I'm with it. Let's do it. Because I knew what I was going to do with that shot clock. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, like I said, just give you something to think about, man. I think we need to unify everything and make things standard, you know. Why is it 5 fouls in high school and college and 6 in the NBA? You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's 6, make it 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's, why is it the 8-second backcourt rule in the NBA, right? But it's the 8-second rule in the NBA, but you still got 2 seconds more than you get it over half court. There's 16 seconds left, but then when something happens, you reset the clock to 14. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all these stupid ass rules. Like, wait a minute, fam. Like, let's just get it together. Why isn't it just 10 seconds, 24 to 14? You know what I'm saying? So I don't get it, but you know, it's all good though. But like I said, rather the game of basketball, we got to get it together. The game of life. You got to have confidence in the clutch, y'all. So just want to take this small little break, but I had to hit that halftime, y'all. We got to get it together. They just need to unify the rules and make everything equal as they can for everybody, y'all. Yeah. Haha, yeah, I'm back, y'all. Jump right back into this hotness that I've been giving y'all today, man. Been a long time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm back. LeBron James moved into 5th on the NBA's all-time scoring list while I was out, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It went on the Blazers. Next in line is Jordan, Kobe, Malone, and Abdul-Jabbar. 3 of those 4 played for the Lakers sometime in their life. Do the math, man. The Lakers show. Dwayne Casey had played against the Toronto Raptors, and they won. You know what I'm saying? I love when you go back and you get the people that fired you back. You know what I mean? You catch them back somewhere. Like, it doesn't equate to that. Just like, you know, teams that lose the Super Bowl and they beat them in the opening game of last year. Yeah, we got our revenge. No, you don't. Shit, they got the motherfucking trophy still. You ain't got no revenge. You know what I'm saying? What happened was you beat them in the new season, then it don't matter. One stat when I was watching basketball, it said Kawhi Leonard has more steals than personal fouls in his career. That's plenty D. That's plenty D. That's plenty D. More steals than personal foul. That's pressure D without foul. And man, these plosives is killing me right now, yo. You know what I mean? More steals than personal fouls in his career. Love Kyrie. And LeBron James, when he had that 51-point dub down in Miami, man, balling, hit that tray ball at the end. Talk about Lance Stevenson told him to shoot it. Love. Miami Heat needs to change their primary colors in their uniform to that Miami Vice colorway ASAP, because that shit is dope. That's the dopest joint, yo. Like it's so dope. That black with that flamingo and that neon blue, man. Stop it. The floor was dope. The uniforms is dope. You know, they always had the white joints, but to put that joint on black, man, I'm telling you, they need to just adopt that. That's the Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? That's what it needed to be right there, man. I get it with the sun and all that, but that's right there. That's fire, yo. Kemba Walker went on a tear, scoring 103 points in 2 games. One of them games they beat the Celtics down there, right? Kemba making only $12 million and is a free agent. Jordan, what you gonna do? Jump man, what you gonna do? You gonna max him out? Y'all got the money to max him out, Bone? You gonna pay him? Or is he gonna float? Remember last year, that's what LeBron was mad. Like, man, go grab Kemba. We can get Kemba. We go. But like LeBron said, it came out too, man. We didn't have to get rid of Kyrie, fam. I told them not to get rid of Kyrie. They got rid of Kyrie. You know what I mean? Kyrie didn't want to play with Brown no more, though. But he's like, man, I didn't, we can fix it. Bring him to training camp. We can fix it. Right now, man, the Clippers are currently first in the West, man. You know what I'm saying? 13-6. They got 2 max slots available next summer. Can they land 2 marquee free agents? I don't know. Doc Rivers coaching. Jerry West helping out Lawrence Frank and them in the front office with his GMing type things. Could it be Kawhi and Durant? Could it be Jimmy Butler and Kyrie Irving? Can it be a combination of those 2? We know what's happening, though. The Lake Show is his own beast. You're never going to supplant the Lakers, yo. You know what I mean? You're never going to supplant the Lakers. The Lakers is the team of Cali. That's the team of Los Angeles out of any team. You know what I'm saying? So you're never going to supplant them. But if you do that and grab them cats, man, yo. Ooh, look at LeBron and running from their money. You know what I mean, if this is going to be the stakes to see what we got to try to get KD. I listen to Stephen A. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Stephen A. every day. Man, they need to give up. What'd he say? They need to give up Lonzo and Ingram. Keep Kuzma and Hart. You know what I mean? With Brown. Like, give up them 2 young cats. Like, man, you know what? Ingram been balling, fam. You know what I'm saying? He get a little selfish and he get the balling, man. So, man, they might have to stand pat and just see what happened. But we ain't got too many years to waste with Brown. We got to get a free agent cat. Clay want to stay. You know what I mean? What Stephen A. on First Take Today was talking about how somebody that would pay $106,000 for courtside Warriors tickets right now in Oracle. Next year when they move to the Chase Center, that shit like $500-600K. So the Warriors gonna be printing money. Yeah, that repeaters tax get for real. But if you winning chips after chips, man, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. You winning chips after chips, you really, man, that repeaters tax, you don't care about that like that. You care about it, but man, you winning chips after chip. So you're gonna keep on getting it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I don't know. Zion Williamson. You know what I mean? In his first 3 games, he had like 73 points. I mean, most in Duke history by a freshman. He was averaging 25 and 10. They went out to the little Maui Invitational and all that junk. They end up losing to Gonzaga, man. But they was looking good, man. I'm still trying to. I only watched a little piece of it, but I mean, that man is a freight train. Like, man, and he fast and he can jump high, like Baby Brown. That's what everybody's saying, right? So, you know what I'm saying? College basketball is good. Like if I could go to the G League for $125K. I can go play college like at Duke or something like that, man. I think I'm going to Duke for Duke. First of all, I'm building my brand. You know what I'm saying? I'm building my brand. I'm probably going to get the same amount of bread as going to the G League. Third, that 1 year education should mean something to me. I'm in college. It's different. My responsibilities. I'm still traveling. I'm still playing on TV. And if you make a name for yourself in the NCAA tournament, it's good for you, man. So I'm probably going to college if I can go to one of them top teams and I'm playing. Like one of the cold captains starting, I'm going over there to the G League, I believe. But then on the other side, the G League going to give you that professional stuff. Like Ben Simmons, like, man, everything I learned in the first year made me called to be the rookie of the year last year. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? The rules were set up like that. It should have been a certain amount of games or whatever, but you know, I don't know, all that funny rules, man. Rules made to be broken or bent, man. So, but I don't know. I don't know, because that professional stuff, man. I mean, if I'm cold, I mean, I got to go to the G League and kill. But then again, does that mean these cats running at me and I got to come with it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Grown ass, hungry ass man. I've been in the overseas in the G League 10 years. I'm coming in getting way more than them on my team. fam. You know what I'm saying? But the cold cats like that, they playing overseas. They ain't playing in G League, though. You know what I'm saying? They getting paid $600, $700,000, $1 million overseas. They ain't coming to play a couple mil today over there. They ain't playing in the G League. So it's a little different. So if you that cold, you should go and shred them cats in the G League, though. All right, y'all. Let's talk about some NFL type joints, y'all. The Le'Veon Bell didn't show up. I get what he did, and I know why he did it for him. You know what I'm saying? For him, like, and for the other players, like, yo, man, we're going to make sure that they feel us. You know what I'm saying? They feel us. We have rights. You know what I mean? That collective bargaining agreement they signed was trash. And they shouldn't have never signed it. So now he was $14 million done. But the thing is, the Steelers got his rights, fam. You know what I'm saying? So he forfeits the season to $14 million, right? You know what I'm saying? So I say, did he go for the dub or did he take the L? I mean, if I was doing my segment, he did both. He went for the dub and he took the L. Said he lost the money, but he go on to try to stand on so he can get paid. He actually didn't play this year so they couldn't misuse and abuse his body. Told the brother don't come back injured next year. We knocks on wood, right? So, but will he be colluded against like Kaepernick now? This is about paper. This ain't about the protest for social injustice. This ain't about the 45th president talking about them son of a bitches should be fired, stand for our country type of. It's about paper, and if you pull through and win, other players can do it. This is a power move. That's why it's the dub, right? And now, oh my God, last week I was doing so much work, and plus I was out too. I told you about my back. I was out too, all this work I've been doing, man. So for grad school, man, I'm coming up on the last thing, man. So I got 3 finals. I took 9 credits, y'all. Crazy, right? 9 credits, 40-hour week job raising kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rider, though. I'm a soldier. I only know how to do it one way, and that's hard, baby. So got Chiefs versus Rams, man, 54-51. Love, man. You know what I'm saying? Most points scored. You know what I mean? All that shit. Monday Night Football. Mahomes 6 TDs. You know what I'm saying? This quarter, man. It was love, though. And that shit, man, with that Ed Oliver, Major Applewhite, Jacket Beef, man, team rule, follow it. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that ain't coaches don't understand that shit. Like, it's a team rule. I don't want you guys that's not playing with the coats on. Motherfucker dress warmer on the sidelines. You know it's 50 degrees. Wear a different coat. But those coats right there is for the other cats, man. You know what I'm saying? That the starters and all that. You ain't playing. Don't put the coat on. You know what I'm saying? I get it, though. He shouldn't have snatched the coat off of him. He should have let somebody else get him. Yeah, but y'all, what thing y'all don't know is how many times he told Dog to take the motherfucking coat off. And Dog just walking around like he don't hear me. Motherfucker, I said take the coat off, fam. You know what I'm saying? Now you're going to make me make it. I mean, I get it, both sides of the thing. I mean, I see it from both sides. But my thing is dress warmer, fam. You knew you was out there and you're going to try to fight your coach. You know, you was. So if everybody will let you go, you was finna fire your coach. And come on, man. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. This ain't about players' rights. We ain't doing all that. Ain't nobody mistreating these players, man. That shit'll get you knocked. Like me. You're thinking somebody mistreating players. Players fight all the time in practices, man. Some fights you break up. Other fights you let them happen because sometimes that shit be needing to happen. Them little dust ups, you know what I'm saying? Them little arguments. You can't. No. Sometimes you got to do it. Now, of course, when it's children, yes, you jump in the middle of it. But when it get to that rough and tough in the team shit and you know what it is, man, listen. Sometimes that shit got to happen. But you never know. Your coach ain't do shit to take off the coat, fam. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got this don't touch me type shit. Well, don't break the rules. You know what I'm saying? Don't break the rules and I ain't got to touch you after I told you take off the coat, man. So, but I get it from both sides of the bill, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like this Baker Mayfield, what the Baker Mayfield, Hugh Jackson joint that's going on right now. Like, man, Baker, like, he played you on a thing. You was mad. You wasn't talking that shit, though, because you wanted to play, though. So why talk that shit now? Like, he played me. He went to the team. He this and that. Like, listen, here's the thing, Baker. Check this out, Baker. You know what I'm saying? Bake. You call him fake, fam. You don't call him black man. No elder fake, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but I mean, like, no, man, you don't call your elders fake. Like he was your coach. So, and he put you in the game of ball. So they pulled Tyrod. You know what I mean? When Tyrod got hurt, he come back. So what I'm saying is this. He got fired, Baker. You know what I'm saying? He was, what, 2-36 or something like that, Baker. He ain't get no job. 3-36, something like that, man. He ain't get no job, fam. This guy called him, come on, man, I got a job for you, fam. Cleveland paying him $4 million. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland paying him $4 million and Baker, like, you know what I'm saying? Cincinnati paying him like $2K. You know, it's $215K. So, whatever, though. But then he got into with Damian Woody and talking crazy and all that. And Damian Woody mad and all that shit because he said Baker need to grow up because, you know what I'm saying, Hugh Jackson tried to give him the hug and Baker didn't lean in for the hug. Like, that's just weak. And then the reporter asked him after the game, like, man, why you ain't hug Hugh? What's how you feel about it? And he said all that extra shit. Like, that shit weak, though. But be all right. Not my problem. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's jump into these Confidence in the Clutch top 5 power rankings. Let's see where we at, baby. I think we in week 6. So these ain't updated. These from last week for the NBA. So let me look at it, y'all. The week 5 power rankings. We got the Warriors. I had the Warriors number 1. I had the Raptors number 2. Bucks number 3. The Blazers number 4, and the Nuggets number 5. Even though the Celtics not playing up to their potential, I got them as an honorable mention, but then I got the clip show too. You know what I mean? Even though they beat the Bucks, they're looking like the 3rd best team in the conference right now, behind the Bucks and the Raptors. But I'm going with the clip show too. For the NFL power rankings joints, I got the Saints, the Rams, the Chiefs at 3, Chargers at 4, and the Patriots at 5, y'all. So it's all good, y'all. That's what I got for them. With honorable mention, I have Pittsburgh, but I'm going with the Bears. So I'm saying, yo, take a small break. Yeah, right back. Yo, we right back. Those Bears and those Chargers. Well, we got the Chargers in there already. So, yeah. They got the Bears. The Bears coming up, yo. We got to watch them. Now, we'll jump into these segments real quick, man. I had, get y'all up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all like I tell y'all all the time. No. My thing is this. And I should have gave Baker Mayfield the bad call. I'm going to do it again. Man, that Usher and Zaytoven, it's cold, man. I like that. It's about 7 tracks. All Zaytoven, Usher on there, cold. What I like, Usher, he reinvents himself, and he reinvents himself everywhere. The EDM music, the R&B music, whatever it is, the crunk music, whatever it is, messing with Lil Jon and them, whoever. He reinvents himself. So that's one thing I always liked about Usher, man. He cold, but this Usher and Zaytoven, a lot of other stuff done came out, fam, but that's the only shit I'm listening to like that. I like that Joel Ortiz too, but I told you I got so many album reviews to do. I might just do an album review episode. That is what I'm going to do. But right now I'm giving that Usher Zaytoven a superstar, which is a 4 out of 5, man. It ain't Hall of Fame, but it's a superstar. It's one of Usher's best albums in a while. Like how about that? I can't even. I don't know what the album with Little Freak on there. I mean, he has songs on this stuff, but that one cold though. That one cold for real. So, let me see. Let's jump into this. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's jump into this. We got something to talk about. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, this bad call segment right fast. Baker Mayfield gets the bad call. He gets the bad call for acting silly than a motherfucker for no reason. You know what I mean? Where we at? Where I'm at? Where's that? I don't see it. Oh man, what happened to the bad call? Bad call. I'm looking for it, y'all. I got it. Y'all know I got get it. Oh, there we go. Baker Mayfield, you get the bad call for acting like a mark with Hugh Jackson and Damian Woody.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Baker, he got fired, fam.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Baker, you left Texas Tech, buddy. but they said you had the scholarship. We don't know, though, what's going on. You know what happened, though, but you get the bad call for that one.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Word. The Panthers' Eric Reed has tested 5 times in 8 weeks with the team. Quote, "It's supposed to be random, doesn't seem random to me."
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
I wonder if this all over his grievance against the NFL, trying to see if he got PEDs because he was out half the year. Come on, NFL.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
What did Shannon say? Shay Sharp. He said, man, I got tested a lot because of my body, how I was built. They thought my body couldn't be like that. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, though. But they definitely get the bad call for testing that brother like that, man. Damn, 5 times in 8 weeks? Because they only test for PEDs.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
Word. Bad call, yo. Bad call all around the world, yo. All right. Let's get into it. Finish up the pod, baby. Putting up shots, man. KD, 125 points, 27 rebounds, 23 assists in his last 3 games, man. He putting it in, baby. Numbers in the clutch, though. Harden went for 54 points, 8 rebounds, 13 assists with 11 turnovers, though. Triple-double the wrong way. In the 135-131 loss to the Wizards without Chris Paul last night, man. So, like I said, man, whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Listen to the other pods right now. The Office of Bella and Akil. They talk about their favorite show, The Office. They talk about other things going on, and they did 2 different worlds. And listen to the Love Affair Discussions with Kel's podcast. We record every Saturday, put it up by Sunday. Video up on YouTube on Monday. Check the video out, man. I'm trying to get my video editing joint on. You know what I mean? Check that out. Let me know. Holla back. Hit me on Twitter. Leave a comment on the YouTube page. I do a segment. I ended the show every time on the Love Affair Discussion with something to cook, a meal for you and your mate, whatever. Do something together as a couple, right? So because of that, I will be dropping the Confidence in the Clutch Present Something to Cook pod. Live, cooking live, you know what I'm saying? Put it out there, man. Show people my skills in the kitchen, man. So that's what we're going to be doing too. So be on the lookout for that. I think the first thing I'm cooking, I wrote down like 8 different things that I said on the show. So I'm going to cook those things on the show. You know what I mean? Just how I get down and see what it do. And that's it, y'all. Now, I did go to concert. I went to go see Pusha T last weekend for all my hip-hop heads to listen to the pod. Dope podcast. Shout out to Vegas and Mike, Val and Mike, my boys. Met them down there. Then I went on Saturday and saw Too Short, Ghetto Boys, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Miss LA. The lineup was crazy. They put on Miss LA first, then Ghetto Boys, then Too Short, then Bone Thugs, but it was all rocking. You know what I'm saying? I hurt my legs leaning up against the seat, man. I didn't know what was going on. Hardly couldn't walk, was finna tap out. Prayed, and then I got back together, man. I heard Too Short on. I was in the bathroom, man. I was almost out of it, man. And my back was hurting too. It was all good, man, but there was a lot of empty spaces up in there. They took a hit on that concert, y'all, but I enjoyed myself, man. So whenever real cats come to the mill, man, I always go, man. You know, I go by myself. I go out, you know what I'm saying? My homeboy Jay was down there. His pops down there. Uncle Forte was down there, you know what I'm saying? Kicked it with them, you know what I'm saying? It was all good, though, man. Good music, though. I love that, though, man. So, you know what I mean? I'm coming with the album reviews, y'all. I'm catching up on my stuff, man. My Black Ink crew, they tripping, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's a lot to talk about, man. So I'm going to start getting y'all back, man. The semester almost over, man. Y'all keep me up. Keep me your prayers. I'm handling that business, though, man. I got a 94, 95, man. The other class ain't even got no grades, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? Doing what I can, y'all. But just remember, whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen to Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, YouTube, and at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe, rate, and review. Hit that bell button to get notifications of new episodes. It's important. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K in the K, y'all. Check out for them other pods, y'all. I'm out. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3 in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.